I've always been fascinated by Malaysia because food is at the heart of the country's culture.
That is amazing.
To find out what makes this cuisine so unique,
The flavour and the aroma is really rich and strong. I could eat that all day long.
I'm embarking on a journey of culinary discovery.
This is the best curry shop I've ever seen in my life.
I want to uncover the secrets of Malaysia's rich and diverse cooking styles.
The noise of everything.
Adds flavour.
And use everything I've learned on my travels to help you transform your home cooking.
This is my Malaysian adventure, and I think it's going to be spectacular.
I've loved discovering how the different gastronomic styles of Malaysia's multicultural population have fused together to create a cuisine like no other. But there's still so much more for me to learn about this country's exciting cooking culture. So today, I've travelled to Kota Bharu, a predominantly Muslim city. It's located in the far northeast corner of the Malaysian peninsula, where the strong Islamic influences are closely reflected in the food. During my time here, I'll be finding inspiration in some regional specialities.
They're so cool, they're like Yorkshire puddings.
A local chef turns up the heat.
Oh, no, they're hot. Oh, yeah, they're hot.
And I'll be showing you how to bring a little Malaysian fire into your own kitchen. The sweetness from the curry paste, the saltiness from the clams makes this a beautiful, beautiful dish. If you want to experience the traditional side of Malaysia, you'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere more steeped in customs and culture than Kota Bharu, the capital state of Kelantan and the most predominantly Muslim city in the country. Many tourists visit Kota Bharu on their way to the state national parks nearby, but to pass through here would mean missing out on one of the most culturally fascinating parts of Malaysia. My local guide, Adi Chang, tells me the best place to begin sampling the flavours of this region is, surprise, surprise, at the side of the road.
This is kuih akok.
So what is kuih akok?
Kuih akok is actually a custard made by flour, gula melaka, which is coconut sugar, with egg and pandan. It's just a simple ingredient and make fabulous sweet.
But from the roadside, it just looks like a coconut dump.
And it's actually a factory.
How does it work? What's going on here?
They pour the mixture into the mold.
Okay.
And then they burn top and bottom with coconut shell and give the aroma as well.
Can I have a go at it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look at that. Oh, look, they puff up. They're so cool. They're like Yorkshire puddings. This is magical. Look at it. I mean, this goes, when you think about it, the use of everything in this country, the coconut husk included, fire underneath, fire on top, so you've actually got an oven. Camp oven. This one? Yeah? See, I've worked it out already. Little brush, pandan leaf, oil. Little bit. Okay, that's that. And then custard, yeah?
Yep.
Full. So just egg, flour, pandan, and sugar. Gula melaka.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Well, look, these ones are up. Look, 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 look. You know, in my life, there are a few things that excite me as much as food. And when it comes to this, look at these. These are cool. Wow. They're really soft. It's like a poached egg texture. See this? It's hot. I mean, imagine doing this all day. I mean, look at that. The speed, unbelievable. It's sweet custard. It's very simple, very delicious.
Yeah.
I did okay?
Yeah, very good. Well done. You want to work here?
I'm in awe of these people. That one thing I've found about Malaysia, all the way through Malaysia, is that people specialise. And people like this, on the side of the road, with a stall, making a living out of burning coconut husks and making little egg custards. I think it's just the best thing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much indeed. That's just blown my mind.
and there is no end to the variety of interesting stalls to investigate along the roadside in Kota Bharu.
This spot's the butcher shop across the road. I want to have a look. Come on, let's go. So this is literally by the side of the road, and these guys are going to sell their wares. I mean, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and by the time the sun really starts to hit us, all this stuff will be gone. And what I love is the hoof is still on there, so there's no mistaking what sort of meat it is.
Yang ni sembelih pagi ni.
Pagi ni.
Yeah, this beef is slaughtered this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slaughtered today, sold today, all gone, all finished.
Yes.
The real world of food, that's what this is. So from butcher down there to chicken shop just here, I just think it's fantastic. What a great way to buy food. You come to your local shop, you know it's just been freshly killed, you got fresh chicken. That's the way I like my food.
Time to sample some of Kota Bharu's cuisine. I'm looking for authentic cooking ideas to use in my own recipes, so Addy has suggested I visit another roadside stall that's really popular with the locals. This is a family-run business, headed up by Kak Pa, who's going to teach me a traditional regional speciality.
This is Kapa, and she's going to teach me a dish. Kapa, what are we making?
Sodak lada panggil, dekat Kelantan ni. Ini bahan-bahan dia semua ni sudah ada sini.
Okay.
Mula-mula kita masuk ni dulu.
Break an egg into a blender.
Rasa sikit.
Okay. Salt.
Gula.
Sugar.
Lepas tu blender.
Egg with salt and sugar. Okay, and now the onions, the galangal and the lemongrass are all going in as well.
Lepas tu kita masuk ni.
So now we've the fish and the coconut. So in the blender, we've got a mixture of galangal, lemongrass and onion, pureed with an egg, and then chopped up fish and coconut. So like a coconut fish mousse.
Ni kelapa dia tak hancur pun tak apa.
Actually, this is probably not dissimilar to making a fish quenelle. Make a fish mousse, but the fish mousse itself has been flavoured with that onion, that galangal and lemongrass, so we've got the flavour of Asia, and then coconut as well to make it really, really rich.
Lepas tu kita campur. Kita masuk dalam ni.
Can we take the chilies? Yes.
Chili.
The chilies are being cut.
Dah buka sini.
Open the chilies up
Masuk sini.
and put that inside.
Lepas tu kita bentuk dia.
It's a stuffed chili. That's so cool. With the seeds and all. But these are green chilies. They're not going to be really hot. They're more peppery than hot. Well, I hope so anyway. Well, maybe they're not. Oh, no, they're hot. Oh, yeah, they're hot. Oh, yeah. Whoa! And they're going into a steamer basket. Look, it's just very, very simple, very, very clever. A flavoursome fish mousse, coconut, inside chilies, and then the whole lot's going to be steamed. In Kapa's restaurant out the front, this is just one of many, many dishes that she makes every single day out of this kitchen. Gets up really early in the morning, goes to the market, buys her ingredients, comes and cooks it all, and then sells her wares out to the public. OK, lid goes on, into the steamer.
Okay.
That's it.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
While the chilies are left to steam, Kak Pa now makes a sauce by heating coconut milk, sugar and salt together in a pot.
Santan.
Coconut milk is now thickened. It's almost like the consistency of custard.
With the sauce done, Kak Pa's ready to serve.
So 15 minutes have passed, and now we're about to see our steamed chilies.
Bukan?
Panas.
Panas.
Panas means hot.
Siap. Ni. Santan.
So now the coconut milk.
Salad lada.
Salad lada. You can stuff chilies with fish mousse and coconut. Now for the moment. A little bit of the chili end. The chili's a little bit spicy, I have to say, it's a little bit spicy. But inside there, there's this lovely sweet coconut fishy mousse. Savoury and quite spicy with the chilies. It's a really lovely thing.
I'm in Kota Bharu in the state of Kelantan, where I'm looking for authentic dishes from this region to inspire my home cooking. Next, we've headed off the beaten track to Kampung Lat, where Addy wants to show me an unusual local delicacy that Kelantan's most famous for.
Wow. What is this?
This is actually selunding. Basically, it's a meat floss.
Meat floss.
Yes.
Well, it might sound unusual, but meat floss is made using a lot of ingredients you'd expect in Malaysian cooking. Ginger, garlic, lemongrass and chili. It's often eaten as a snack or served with bread or rice. But it's the way it's cooked that makes this local speciality so unique.
So this here,
Yeah.
that there will become this.
Yes.
How long does that take?
About an hour.
So you make this sauce up,
Yeah.
you add the cooked meat to it, and then you keep on boiling it, boiling it, boiling it, and it becomes this amazing meat floss.
Yeah.
Look at that. The smell in here is of chili and lemongrass. I mean, it is so fragrant in here. It really does, I think, encapsulate the fragrance, the smell of Asia.
And this is the meat floss.
Look at that. It's dry, there's no moisture left in it at all, and it is just shredded meat. It's sweet, it's strong with shrimp paste, and it's still soft, but chili heat in the back of my throat. It's delicious.
So this is, they just put in the meat, then she need to keep stirring to avoid sticking to the base and burn.
I mean, I'd eat that like that.
Yes.
That like that's delicious. The concentration of flavour by taking all those spices down and cooking them and cooking them and cooking them to become that floss around that little tiny bit that I ate, I can still feel it. My mouth is full with the most incredible flavours. And now, in here, my body feels like it's just covered with spice and warmth and sweetness of coconut milk. It's a beautiful thing.
And this is the way they preserve the meat in old day as well.
Yes, of course, like making jerky, beef jerky, because you've got salt, you've got spices, and then you bring it right down. There's no moisture left in the meat, and so it's a preserved meat.
Yeah.
How much would they make here every single day?
Berapa kilo buat satu hari daging? 200 kg.
200 kilos a
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Wow. This is what's called a grown-up cottage industry.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place.
For another truly authentic taste of Kota Bharu, we're now returning to the streets, where Addy knows a restaurant specialising in a Malaysian salad made with various herbs and vegetables that's often served as an accompaniment to other traditional dishes.
So what's this treasure trove, Addy?
Okay, I'm going to show you khao zam.
Khao zam.
Khao zam is a local rice salad.
Okay.
That they use hundreds of herbs.
So you cook the rice first in herbs,
Yeah.
and then you mix it with loads of other herbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh herb. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You want to give a try?
Oh yeah, you betcha. That's
Khao zam dua.
The khao zam is served with dried fish, black pepper, toasted coconut, chili sauce, and topped with fragrant herbs and vegetables.
Thank you. It seems to me that the best places are on the side of the road.
It is.
This looks great.
Yeah.
I can see lemongrass.
Yeah.
I can see cucumber. What's the little pink thing?
This is the ginger flower buds.
So the flower of the ginger plant.
Yeah. It's very aromatic.
Wow. Almost numbs your mouth.
Yeah.
So I mix it all together.
Yeah. And then we have one more ingredient left to go with it. Keropok.
What's keropok?
Keropok is cracker. It's a fish cracker. Okay, what we do is
Up on the top.
smack it
Okay,
and then mix with rice.
do you put the chili sauce on as well?
No, this is optional. You can
Okay.
do it. Yeah.
So let's do this.
Yeah. Not too fine. Yeah, just fluffy. Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
good eating, Addy.
Yeah.
Good eating. It fills your mouth with sort of explosion of flavours. It's really complex. Lots and lots of pepper, but also the most prominent thing has to be the shredded bits on top. The lemongrass and the Vietnamese mint, the cucumber, the ginger bud.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
It is. It's like explode in your mouth.
Addy, you've been a star. I've seen stuff I've never seen before. I've tasted things I've never tasted before. And you put some great ideas into my mind.
You're most welcome.
Can I come back?
I insist.
I've returned home to the UK, where I want to show you how easy it is to create a taste of Malaysia for yourself using authentic ingredients readily available.
Bye-bye.
So back in my own kitchen, and this is all about curry mee. Mee means noodles, curry means curry, so it's noodles with curry. This recipe relies upon one important ingredient, and that ingredient is a tub of curry paste. And this one is a Penang curry paste, which means it's sweet. It's got lots of sweetness to it, and I'm going to serve it with some clams as well as the noodles. And the sweetness from the curry paste, the saltiness from the clams, and the lovely slipperiness from those noodles makes this a beautiful, beautiful dish. The first bit of this is not just about the curry paste, but about some aromats. Shallots, ginger, and garlic. A holy trinity, I suppose you could say, of Asian cooking, because it seems to be that ginger and garlic and onion are really, really prolific throughout Malaysia. And instead of using things such as coriander, they just stay with the basics. So 3 cloves of garlic. Quickest way to peel a clove of garlic is to squash it. The shallot and some peeled ginger. Peeling ginger in Malaysia has become one of my culinary revelations. They don't use a knife. Using a teaspoon, you peel backwards towards you. This way, you don't waste very much. And these bits are sliced, chopped, and shredded. Chop the garlic, the ginger. I'm going to make it into long strips. And then shallots, just sliced into rings. Done. Those 3 go into a wok with a little bit of oil. But don't turn the wok on until all the bits are in the oil. It's a slow cooking process rather than a harsh one. It means the flavour comes out of your ginger and your onions and the sweetness come out without it burning. So slowly, the onions and the garlic and the ginger come up to heat. You've got to keep on stirring it so it doesn't burn. Just simply delicious. Right, they're now soft. To that, I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of my curry paste. Before my adventure in Malaysia, I would have fried that curry paste off and it maybe would have gone a bit crispy and dark around the outside, but not now. Now I've learned a trick. Water around the outside edge, and it fries and it boils at the same time, but it stops it from burning. And it has to be super hot to bring out the goodness in those aromats, to really make it something special. It needs the heat. Without any water, that would be burning by now. And it's still not quite soft enough. It's still not quite aromatic enough. I want to be able to smell the spices. So I'm going to add a little bit more water. And you know when the paste is ready when it starts to split. The oil starts to come away from the solid. Like many curries in Malaysia and many sauces, it's made with coconut milk. This sauce now is going to come to the boil. We're going to add to it a little bit of fish sauce and a little bit of dark soy. Sweet, dark soy to make it even sweeter. Time to swap woks. There's a 2-wok job. And if you don't have 2 woks, that's right, use a pot. This time, the wok needs to be hot. This is where I'm going to add clams to it. And I've soaked them in water just to make sure there's no sand left in them. You don't want gritty clams. A little bit of water and some sauce. Because my sauce is hot, then the clams heat up really quickly. In go the noodles. Put a lid on those clams for a second so they steam and open up. And I'm going to serve this with some spring onions and some bean shoots. OK, clams. Here we go. Yes, that's them. Beautiful. Noodles, drain them, and then into the clams. Oh, yeah. Next to that, some spring onions. And then a little stir with the wok spoon. Pick your noodles up. And then, on top of that, some bean sprouts, some more spring onions, and then the sauce for the clams. And the reason I do that is I want those bean sprouts just to cook a little tiny bit, but not very much. So they're still crunchy, and there you go. That's my curry mee, or noodles, curry sauce, and clams.